Imagine this. A CEO who built his empire from scratch is suddenly invited into a high-stakes meeting where everything he's built is gambled away by rules he didn't control. That's exactly what happened to Yudhishthir in the royal court of Hastinapura. A dice game, masked as tradition, turned into a slow-motion disaster. Indraprasth was a thriving, just city built by the Pandavas. But when Duryodhan visited, he didn't see its success. He saw his own insecurity. Just like today, when someone else's success feels like a personal attack, envy starts brewing quietly. Duryodhan's pride took a hit when he slipped on a magical floor in the palace. Everyone laughed. That moment, embarrassment in public, was enough to birth a lifetime of revenge. Sadhguru says, ego doesn't need a sword. A bruise to pride is often deadlier. He turned to Shakuni, the cunning strategist who knew how to weaponize people's emotions. They plotted a rigged dice game, just like a corporate ambush disguised as a friendly deal. It wasn't just a game, it was psychological warfare. Yudhishthir agreed to play, not out of greed, but because of social pressure and a twisted sense of duty. Even today, how many decisions do we make because we must, even when we know they're wrong? Dharma without awareness becomes dangerous. One bet followed another. He lost gold, land, and soon his own freedom. Sadhguru says, in unconscious action, even nobility turns self-destructive. Yudhishthir wasn't weak. He was too noble to walk away. Then came the unthinkable. He staked Draupadi, his queen. In today's terms, he gambled away someone else's dignity. It was a betrayal, not just of her, but of every value he claimed to stand for. Draupadi was dragged into court. In a room full of powerful men, she stood alone. Her question, "Did you lose yourself before you lost me?" wasn't just defiance. It was truth asking power to account. A scene we still see today when victims confront broken systems. No one, Bhishma, Drona, Kripa, spoke up. Their silence screamed complicity. Sadhguru warns, when silence favors injustice, it becomes violence. Being a bystander is sometimes worse than being the villain. Karna, brilliant but bitter, mocked her. He wasn't born evil. He was a wounded soul looking for validation. In our world, too, unresolved hurt often lashes out at the innocent. Then grace entered. Dushasana tried to strip Draupadi, but the fabric kept flowing endlessly. Not magic, consciousness. As Sadhguru says, when you surrender with absolute trust, the universe will guard your dignity. That moment wasn't just divine. It was a turning point. The Kauravas realized they had crossed a line that no strategy could justify. In today's world, this is when a viral moment exposes years of quiet abuse. The Pandavas lost everything, but their exile wasn't just punishment. It was transformation. As Sadhguru says, sometimes life breaks you to rebuild you stronger. Hitting rock bottom became the foundation of something far greater. Draupadi, now queen without a crown, became the fire that would forge the future. She didn't forget, but she didn't burn in rage either. She became a force of memory and purpose. Every movement needs a spark. She was it. Krishna remained silent during the game. But that silence wasn't indifference. It was strategy. He allowed karma to play out so that awareness could rise. Not all divine help is a rescue. Sometimes, it's a revelation. This isn't just mythology. It's your office politics, your family drama, your inner battles. We gamble our peace, voice, and values every day. The dice may look different, but the game remains the same. So here's the question. Are you playing consciously or being played? Share this if you feel the Mahabharata still speaks to us today. Like, comment, and subscribe to join this journey through wisdom, karma, and truth, with Sadhguru as our guide.